Welcome to week 2. Now, right now it's Sunday, so it's a rest day, but I'm out walking with the dog, as you'll see. I don't know if you can hear it within my voice, but I'm absolutely loaded with a cold. Luckily, I'm just very nasally. It's not in my throat or my chest yet. So it means the runs and training and all that will go ahead just as normal. And even at that, I think if it did go into my chest, I'll still do the weights, but I'll just not be able to run. But we'll see that tomorrow when we wake up if this develops any worse. Everyone in my house is ill. I think the only one that's fine is a dog. First check-in today, stats-wise, was my weight had actually went up. My measurements had all came down. Now, very easily explainable. My body's like a walking ball of inflammation right now, in terms of how hard I've been training over the course of the last week, as you know. And being loaded with a cold too can have an impact on water retention as well. Different hormonal factors there can come into play. So I'm not concerned. I mean, I visibly do see a difference already, which is kind of normal when you start tidying up your diet and stuff. It's not unusual to see a quick difference. But other than that, I'll get this walk done with the dog, get to bed early tonight, get up tomorrow, and the 5 days of graft starts again. So, I'll see you soon.
If you smell what the rock is cooking.
Welcome to week 2 properly, guys. So day 1. Again, I've decided I don't want to die, so I got a head torch. So if you can't see me, that's why. But at least I can see now. Right guys, run done. I have to say, again, still loaded with a cold, but it didn't affect the run. But my left hamstring, and it's not injured. It's just pure fatigue from Friday, still from leg day. So now it's Monday as I film this. At one point at the very start I thought I was going to have to stop, but when I hit the hill I must have got more blood into it. It felt fine after that. So another run done, another good solid start to the week. I'm not going to lie, I feel really good apart from the cold and the hamstring. Like, alertness and ready to go feels good, feel high. So again, as always, go in and get some food and then get to the gym. Right guys, so we're down outside the gym again. So like I kind of just said there when I was just finished my run, the hamstring feels really tight, and as I said, like right at the start of the run, I was like, I think I'm going to have to stop. But I think it's just DOMS. Like I said, like because I haven't really been doing as much weight training, especially like things like really targeting hamstrings for more than one exercise per session, I've really felt it. I've really felt it. Strangely enough, I've had absolutely no kind of quad DOMs really, even although on the leg day that was the thing that was absolutely gassing, that was the thing that was really fatigued. But that's because I'm doing so much running, and even prior to this challenge doing so much running, I think my quads were solid. I think they were good. So even just doing this wee challenge, it's making me kind of highlight some things that I'm definitely going to need to work on in that extent. But I'm feeling really good today. As I said, I'm still bunged up, but I'm feeling really good. I am really looking forward to get in and smashing chest. I really enjoyed that last week, so let's get in, let's get it done.
Focus. 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 Focus.
Right guys, session done. Actually, really good one. Nothing really to report. My overall volume increased, so therefore when I go to my dips, my arms are absolutely fried, and I actually done less dips today because my overall volume of my presses went up initially. So I got more reps with more weight kind of thing, that's what I'm meaning. So it's always a good thing to note that if you're stronger in the earlier part of your session, you're doing say a push day, that it isn't uncommon for you to get a wee bit more fatigued later in the session. So things like even like dips, my arms were just like, right, I'm done, Martin, go home. But the work's still done. So again, as always, go home, get some food. It's a busy work day today, so I need to get stuck into that. And if there's anything else to report, I'll post it. If not, I will see you tomorrow.
That's what she said!
If you smell what the rock is cooking.
Right guys, run done. By far and away my quickest time. My legs felt good today. Still a bit of DOMS actually in my hamstrings, but I actually felt really good, very awake, got to my bed nice and early, nice and prompt. Cold, it's sometimes better, sometimes worse. My wife's still pretty bunged up with it. My wee boy's getting better. So all good, very, very successful morning. And success isn't getting faster, but like anybody who runs, getting that wee bit faster each time does feel good. No doubt tomorrow I'm 100% going to be slower, because I've not felt like that out in the run in the morning yet. So, and I've got boxing tonight, so it means I'm going to be in my bed later. So, yep, get in, get some food, get down to the gym, and I'll see you in a second. Right guys, getting down the gym, just waiting on it to open, as always. The first thing I'll kind of say is, this morning was absolutely freezing. I really had to go and scrape the car, which always gives me the wee bit of worry that if I've not done a wee warm-up properly in the house, which is kind of hard when you're a wee bit more space restricted, that the kind of fear of like not being warm enough and perhaps getting injured always kind of sits in my mind. But like I said, it was a nice fast run this morning, felt good. The cold's definitely lifting a wee bit, but I kept on feeling like that yesterday, where it felt like up and down, up and down. But I definitely don't feel worse this morning, and from the run I felt really good. I don't want to say I'm confused by how good I'm feeling, but I am a wee bit, because I thought, genuinely and inherently, I thought because you were running every day, same route, etc., the kind of intensity of the training, work, walking the dog, etc., life, that I would be getting slower and slower and slower and slower. I really, really did think that, especially because I'd been running before this challenge. So there you go, nice pleasant surprises. So let's get in here, do back and smash the day.
Focus! 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 Focus!
Right guys, workout done. Nothing to report. It's kind of a common theme. It was quite difficult, I think, coming down after the run. Like normally, like your back day pulling exercise and stuff, you feel a really nice contraction with your back, but because I think after the run, I think I'm just, my stores are depleted, and I feel flat as hell every time I come down and train. But not to say I didn't enjoy it. I had such a euphoric moment where at the end of the session there, I finished exercise, and then like I've got my workout program on my phone, and then I thought there was another exercise and there wasn't, and it was finished, and it was like, oh, I thought I had one more exercise to go, and it felt amazing. It felt amazing. So I've got a really important day, so if all goes well, I will share it next. So let's just go and get on with the rest of the day. Right guys, just out on the dog walk. Like I said, I've got to have news to share today, so I've been able to finally share that this has happened, and that I'm going to be a dad again. Obviously I've known, or we've known, for a wee while, but like everyone, you've got the absolute nerves and anxiety and absolutely crapping yourself about if everything's going to be okay before that 12-week mark. So no, wee baby's all good thus far. 13 weeks at this moment in time. So yeah, even more purpose to stay strong, stay fit, stay healthy, and lead by example. So see you tomorrow.
If you smell what the rock is cooking.
Good morning guys, another run done. When I get down to the gym I'll tell you how I'm feeling and stuff, but I'll say now, that was hard. So it is just a case of rinse and repeat. Like every single day it's changed. Rinse and repeat, and I'm going to talk about that in a second. So, as always, get in, get some food, smash it. Right, good morning guys, again down in the gym. Today is the first day I've kind of felt like quitting. I don't want to say quitting, like this cold, 1 minute I'm feeling better, it's on the mend. Like yesterday I was in such a highest I've felt since I've started this challenge, and the day it's the lowest I've felt now. Like I kind of said that yesterday, like you kind of expect this, but this cold does feel like it's getting at my chest now. If it really goes into my chest, I'll need to be very careful about what I'm doing. And this is a good point about like when you're ill you should rest. If I wasn't doing this challenge right now, there was no way I'd be down in the gym. There's no way I'd have went to run this morning. The run felt the absolute hardest it's felt. I would probably say that was because, again, fatigue, but the wind
was horrendous. I think there's like a storm kind of brewing here, like where I said before, like this run is very hilly, and when I was coming up the hill I was literally getting blown back. I still did sub 33, even although times are not important, but compared to yesterday how hard it felt was crazy. And when I looked at my stats, because of the way my body's feeling, I feel really beat up, and I think that's the cold. My average heart rate was up like 7 beats on average, you know, like not a good day, just feel like total crap. And I'm just hoping that this cold, whatever this is, just goes away and I feel better soon, because it's been over a week now that it's been kind of coming on, lingering, getting better, getting worse, and I know it's my own fault with continue exercise. So again, shoulders today, go in here, smash it, and I'll see you soon.
Focus! 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 Focus!
Right guys, workout done. Now, I would like to apologise in advance for how I was talking about quitting before I went into that gym, right? But I'm always going to try and keep it real in these vlogs. As I said, when people think that, the people who know me think, oh, you're made of stone, you're so determined and stuff, I get these thoughts as well, where I don't want to do this anymore, I don't want to do it, like this is hard. Yes, I feel like absolute dog shit in terms of illness, but the thought of quitting is not normally in my vocabulary. I do think it, but I'd never really say it out loud. But I wish I could just go back in time and give myself a slap there. Today is the first day I've kind of felt like quitting. But I'm leaving it in the vlog because it's just being honest. But workout done, it was smashed, I feel good in terms of having it done. I think when you are overcoming obstacles the way that I just did, in terms of I didn't want to do my run, I feel like dog shit, didn't want to go to the gym, the high that you get after doing that because you've overcome 2 massive obstacles is always there, right? So, go ahead and get some food, smash the rest of the day.
If you smell what the rock is cooking.
Right guys, another run done. I hope you can hear me. This storm's pretty bad. I'll show you out my back garden right now. But the run's done. It was not easy. So just in case, we're back in the house, go and get something to eat, and I'll fill you in when I'm down the gym.
Right guys, down the gym waiting to get in as always. Now the weather is absolutely horrific. The run was really difficult in terms of the wind was constantly blowing me back no matter which way I ran. And I deliberately ran at a slower pace today because I do feel like this is going into my chest. I'm not as bunged up as what I was, nasally, but I do feel like it's in my chest. So I'm just trying to get to the weekend where I can actually try and recover. The plan for the weekend, and it's Thursday right now, the plan for Saturday and Sunday is to try and basically be in my bed and lie down as much as I can to hope that those couple of days and getting to those couple of days of complete rest will help this shift a wee bit. As though I don't feel as ill the day, I felt like my lungs are definitely burning a wee bit more when I'm running. So if I do get to the point where I can't really run, if I do end up ill, the plan is to walk. Now the walking route I normally do is about 40 minutes anyway, but what I'm going to do as part of this challenge is if I do end up having to walk for this challenge, which would still be classed as cardio by the way, but I'm not happy with that. So what I would do is I'm going to add up the mileage that I should have ran, and then after this challenge is done, I'm going to run that mileage over the course of maybe a day or two as a proper challenge. So yeah, arms and abs day, not a completely demanding day, but by this day last week my arms were pretty fried with the pushing and pulling exercises. So just get in here, get the work done, and I'll see you soon.
Focus! Focus! Focus!
Right guys, I just thought I'd have a wee bit of a change in scenery. I'm sitting doing some work and I'm ended up sitting reflecting on the journey thus far. Now, the gym session there was actually fine, but now I feel like I'm starting to bring up a bit of phlegm and stuff like that, so saying it was in my chest was probably right. But I don't know if that's a good thing in terms of my body starting to kind of get rid of it. At this moment in time, I'm feeling okay. Still a wee bit, not quite right, but I'm feeling better than what I was, which is always good. And it kind of got me reflecting on what's been the hardest part of this challenge. Now, everybody's going to automatically assume it's going to be the whole getting up in the morning and stuff, getting up at like 4 a.m. and then doing 2 sessions and things, and that's not what it's been. Like, there's probably elements to this I'm probably going to take forward after the challenge is done. That part of it's not been hard. The hardest part of this challenge, 100%, has been having this cold. Like, honestly, since day 2, day 3, when I felt it start coming on, and it's just been waking up feeling terrible, and I think I'm getting apprehensive about being ill because I want to do this for 4 weeks. Even though the new one, I says if I miss any of the runs, I'll change them to walks and I'll do the runs after this challenge, but I don't want to not run. So I'm just hoping the weekend is going to roll on and I can get these 2 days of complete rest. I've got some things obviously I need to do, family stuff, but other than that, I do plan on just trying to lie down and trying to let my body recover from this, whatever this is, this wee illness. And other things like doing it alone. Now, people often will give up on their goals and stuff like that because they're doing stuff alone. Like, it's one of the reasons I'm doing these vlogs actually, is the accountability of it. I've put it out there and said I'm doing it for 4 weeks and people will be expecting that. And I'm not naive enough to think that people won't be going, he says he was going to do it for 4 weeks and he didn't, you know, because people will. So doing it alone, and like when you're in the gym and you're filming and things, like I've only got my wee tripod and I try and set my phone up to get the recordings and stuff, and recording yourself in the car. I don't have a YouTube crew yet. Maybe one day. I do have some friends when they're in the gym. I don't like annoying them, but every now and then if you see a really good angle, it's probably because they're holding the camera. And I only get them to do it for one set because I don't like to bother people during their sets, you know. So the hardest bits has been having this cold, if that's what it is. Having this cold, doing it all alone. I don't have people meeting me up for runs. I don't have people meeting me for the gym. Doing it alone, and it's not that hard doing it alone, if I'm going to be honest. But the cold thing, I'm hoping. See if I woke up on Monday and I've not got the cold, I'm going to be so excited. I really, really am. I'll be flying. I really, really will. So I just wanted to keep you up to date. Hopefully get to tomorrow, get this run done, and get the session done in 2 days rest. So yeah, let's just hope we wake up, everything's all good, and I will see you tomorrow.
If you smell what the rock is cooking.
Right guys, another run done. That's quite bad with the wind, but not as bad as yesterday. And I find it really hard to breathe running into the wind. You try to put your face down so you can actually try and breathe, get some air in. But no, general, the run's done, the last run of the week. That's all I wanted. The sessions will get done, that's all I wanted. So heading to the gym. See you soon.
Again, morning guys. So again, down in its leg day today. I feel a lot better today, but I'm not going to get carried away myself because I keep on saying I feel better, and then within an hour, 2 hours the next day, I always feel worse. So let's just be grateful I feel alright heading into the gym now. So leg day today. This was the day that really caught me out last week, where I've been feeling fine in my running and stuff, but as soon as I done any form of leg pressing or leg extensions because of my quads, it was really, really, really hard. I mean, I had to lift pure childlike weights. But no, like I said, feeling good, no issues right now, and let's just get in and smash it. Right guys, so we're going to tie the vlog up there. Workout done. I actually feel much better. I feel like the cold is almost away, and I was saying literally yesterday's video, if it was away by Monday, I would be dancing. But during the second set of RDLs today, I felt a pop in my back. I assessed, should I keep going? Now, if people have been following this channel for a while, they know back in 2021, when I posted my transformation last year of doing the getting rid of the dad bod kind of videos, at the end of 2021, I'd really badly did a disc in my back, and I mean badly, and I kept training, silly enough, and I still managed to achieve the goal then, but because of the running and stuff like that, I'm just trying to assess this. Now, I've delayed on making this part of the video because I wanted to come home, try and relax, sit about, and then you'll kind of know how bad the back is. Acutely, there wasn't a big massive surge of pain, but I just felt like when I was taking a deep breath that my back was hurting a wee bit. I've went back, and this is a good thing about recording your lifts, guys, because a lot of people think it's just an ego thing. Even when I'm not making vlogs, I record my lifts because it's always good to watch back and look at your technique for when things like that happen. And I really just put this down to fatigue. I don't actually think I was doing anything massively wrong. I was controlling all my sets, felt really good, and it's just the slightest wee twinge. Now, when you're pushing yourself as hard you are, and I'm currently within a caloric deficit as well, these things can happen. Everything, all the weights that I used today had went up. I didn't feel fatigued, but these things happen. You end up with colds, you end up with flus, you end up with wee injuries. So I'm very, very lucky that this wee back injuries kind of happened kind of over the weekend. But if you do see next week, I just hope that I'm able to run. That's the hardest part of this challenge, I'm going to be honest, getting up at 4 and then going for a run. And that's the part I don't want to miss. In case you haven't clicked on to that yet, that's the part I don't want to miss, because that would be the cop out for everybody. Well, you know, I've got a sore back. Oh, well, you know, I've got a wee bit of cold, and you know what, rightly so. But I really want to see this last 2 weeks through properly. But if I'm unable to do the program the exact way it's written, then I will be amending some things. I'm already thinking about Monday and chest day, and like you can already feel it right now. But going down to pick up the dumbbells and stuff, that could potentially hurt your back. So I might switch to machines in that case. Again, still banging out the chest and stuff like that, but I just don't need to be hoofing anything up from the floor. But we'll assess it. I hope it's not the disc. It kind of feels around about that same area, but I took some painkillers and it's kind of worked quickly, which would probably indicate to me right now that it's more than likely just a muscular strain around about that area. So that's what we're hoping for. So again, week 2 done, guys. If you don't mind, leave a like. If you're watching them, leave a comment. Like the last video got a few more views. Again, I don't do these for views, but it's nice to know. I know some people have bought the ebook. Again, I'll link it below. That's really, really kind of you. I know a couple of people actually following it along, and it's okay to amend it, guys. I might be doing 2 sessions, like doing the cardio and then going down and doing the weights. But if I was doing this myself and try to do it absolutely optimally, I would do the morning session, then an afternoon session, or an evening session, and split the sessions right up so that I could be more fueled for both. That's the way I'd personally do it if the time was permitted. So if you're thinking like you need to do 2 sessions right off the bat, the idea is just twice a day. But again, if it's your first time here, leave a like. Again, leave a subscribe. Again, leave a comment. I get back to absolutely everybody. Tell me what you think of the video, if it was shit. So yes, like 2 days of recovery. I'll do my stats again this Sunday, and that's when I'll start vlogging again, but Saturday I'm always going to have off. So yeah, hopefully I will see you again next week.